Hello everybody, and welcome to Saturdays with Dblox! Today will be the first episode of what I hope will become a recurring series every week, every Saturday, where it's just gonna be some time for me to chill with you guys, maybe give my thoughts on some things, maybe like today we're gonna be doing a Q&A, stuff like that, just time to not play games and just to make a different kind of video. So, this will be the first episode. The name might change, I'm not sure. Saturdays with Dblox sounds kind of nice, I don't know. But last week, I asked y'all in my 1,000 subscriber special to send me some questions so that I could answer for you guys. And we actually got a good couple of responses. We got 6 responses. Some of them have more questions in them, so it's more than just 6 questions. But I was very happy to see that. I was kind of scared that we weren't gonna get like any responses. I'm gonna have a video to make, but I am pleasantly surprised. I also want to thank you guys for 1,250 subscribers. We're actually at 1,247 right now, but I'm guessing by the time this video goes up, or whatever, we'll probably be there by then, or we're gonna be there in the near future. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all, sharing the videos with your friends and getting more people on the channel. It's awesome. I love it. So without further ado, let's get into some questions. So our first question here comes from Ricky Pacoy. I think it's how you would say his name, Pacoy. How long have you been a communications major at LSU, and how did you enjoy it? Now, I don't know if I said this in this 1,000 subscriber video. I'm pretty sure I did in my Who is Dblox video, which came out a couple, like last month or something. But I go to Louisiana State University, and I am currently a communications major, although I haven't even began my first semester as a communications major. I actually changed a couple times. My freshman year, I was in psychology, and that was like the one class that I didn't like going to, so I scrapped that, and I was like, oh, what if I become a doctor? So I went down the pre-medical path, and I was majoring in microbiology up until this upcoming semester. I just changed it last semester, although I was still technically microbiology this semester that just went past. And that wasn't really my thing either. I like science, but I didn't really like chemistry, and I don't know, there just seemed it seemed like there was a whole lot of stupid stuff that you were supposed to do just to do it, almost bureaucratic in a sense. People in high up places that, you're just supposed to go through this rite of passage where you're supposed to do this stupid stuff just for the sake of that's how it is. And I'm not a big fan of that. So I switched out of that, and now I'm in communications. So I haven't even taken any communications courses yet, but I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot more because I think I can apply it to a lot more things. I like speaking with people. I like being able to convey a message in the way that I intend. So I think communications will be a good fit. As for LSU as a whole, it's a really, really nice school. I mean, it's where I've met most of my friends now that I'm close with. Although I did have a good couple friends that I knew from, my hometown before I went there. It's also where I met my girlfriend, which we've still been together. We just made it to a year and 3 months a couple days ago. So, yeah, definitely enjoy going there. Next up, we have a question from Koala Soup, who asks, how would you describe yourself as a YouTuber and just as a person? I'd say I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty easygoing. I tend to take life pretty slow. I like to, most of the times when I'm doing stuff, I'm never in a rush. I don't like being in a rush. So, a lot of times I'll just sit outside and hang around, and yeah, I'd say I'm pretty easygoing. I'd say I'm pretty witty, I guess you could say. I make a snide remark every now and then. And I've been told that I'm opinionated. That's how I've been described in the past by others. I guess opinionated in the sense that I don't know. I tend to not take a strong position on many things, but I guess when I do, I'm pretty set in my own way of thinking, and I wouldn't necessarily say I force my ideas on other people, but I know how to, convey my ideas to other people so that they can hopefully, see if that idea aligns with what they want to think. I guess that's a good way of explaining it. As for how I describe myself as a YouTuber, I'd say I'm pretty consistent. That's the best thing. We've been going on for about 4 months now of me uploading daily. I'd like to work on a lot of things. I'm definitely lacking in some areas, I would say, you know, in terms of just being able to talk well, fluently articulate well in my videos. Because there's also parts where I could maybe give it some more energy, because there's some days where I'm just not really feeling it and I'm a little low energy, and that doesn't make for a very good video. But yeah, I'd say I'm consistent and I am open to improvement. I'd say I'm also very thankful. I guess, I mean, all YouTubers tend to, I think, say that, but very thankful for you guys and all the attention that the channel's got in such a short amount of time. And yeah, pretty much all of that. Our next question does not have a name attached to it, but is, what are some games you would like to play at some point in the future? Right now, I'm really enjoying a lot of the RPG Maker horror games. Right now we're playing Misao as of the time of this video, but there are a couple oldies that I'd like to go back to, such as, a lot of people have been commenting suggestions for old RPG Maker games. I think one of them was Ib or Eb, something like that. And there's a couple others like that. I mean, I think there's some new RPG Maker. I think people still make them, so it would be cool to play those as well. I don't know. I really like the genre for some reason. Other games I plan on playing in the future. We've had a good couple suggestions in the comments, which I really appreciate. I love being able to play a game that you guys want to see me play. One of them was Madison, I think it was called. And that was like, I don't know, from the images, it kind of reminded me of like the Mortuary Assistant, which we haven't played on the channel, but you guys might have seen other people play it. Got some freaky looking people, another horror game. So that would be interesting to play. But yeah, I don't know. Really, the stuff I'm looking forward to playing is the RPG Maker stuff, because I've had a lot of fun. I like being able to do the voices for the characters. So any game that doesn't have voice acting in it already, and I get to give the characters a voice, that's a good game for me, or at least in recording. I think it makes for a good video. So next up is another anonymous question that says, what is your favorite game of all time? It's kind of a loaded question. There's probably 2 games I'd have to say are my favorite games, just because like they've had like I've played them the most, and they probably had like the biggest impact on, like, honestly, like on my development, because these are the type of games I've played for just like thousands of hours. So that would probably be Minecraft, which I played a lot when I was younger, you know, adolescence, younger before that. What do you call pre-adolescence? Pre-adolescence? I don't know. Played a whole lot of Minecraft. That's where the channel name's from. Dblox, not Roblox, Minecraft. Because I think I had an account called Devin Box, and then something happened to that account, so I put an L in there. Now we're Dblox. That was very long time ago. And then the second game I would have to place right next to Minecraft would be League of Legends, which is where the channel icon comes from. I started playing League like early in high school, and I mean, I still play a game every now and then, although there's a while where I want to go pro. I was like, I'm playing League every day, especially when I got into college. I was on the little League of Legends team for a semester. And League is really fun, but I don't know, playing online multiplayer games that are team-based were very fun when I was younger, but as I got older and I wanted to like take them more seriously, you realized how hard it is to rely on other people. So I've always drifted more towards like card games and anything where it's more just me. It's just solo against other people. But yeah, you could also maybe put like Skyrim up there. The Elder Scrolls series is probably my favorite like story-driven adventure type game series that I've ever played. And I would say I probably like Skyrim more than League or Minecraft, but like I've invested many more hours into the other 2. Next question is from Operation Uwi, Operation Tui, who asks, how do you stay motivated to keep making videos? That's a good question. Really, it's you guys. Like, my interactions with you guys are where I get the most, I guess, energy and like motivation to make the videos. Waking up and seeing a comment you know, on any of the videos, or just somebody encouraging me, saying that they enjoyed the video or stuff like that. That's where most of it comes from. I said that in the 1,000 subscriber video, but that's like the best thing to wake up to in the morning, is seeing somebody comment on, you know, one of my videos, or just say some nice words, which it's awesome. I've been getting it a lot. Like every day I wake up and there's 1 or 2 people that are just saying like, hey man, you're doing great. Appreciate what you're doing. Like, love the video, stuff like that. That's awesome. Like that is amazing to see. And I'm really thankful for that. But that's the biggest thing. Also just cause I don't, you know, what else do I want to do? It's nice to know that I'm working towards something that I believe in and that like I believe will go somewhere. And so, you know, the show must go on. That's the thing. Like at the end of the day, even if because there are days where I'm not feeling it, especially now that I've started working again. There's days where I come back home and I'm like, man, I do not want to make a video today, but there's got to be a video. You know, there's been a video every day pretty much for the past 4 months, and there's no reason for there to not be a video on the channel. So yeah, and I take pride in that. You know, there is always something to watch. No matter no matter how your day went, if you had a good day, you had a bad day, all right, you want to watch something, I'm here. You got a video to watch. So I'd like to even make more videos. A lot of times I feel like I'm not even doing enough. I'd like to be awesome. I could record 2 videos a day. It's been hard, honestly. It's hard to manage making videos with spending time with family, spending time with my girlfriend, work, all of that. But honestly, I think I'm making excuses. I probably could do 2 uploads a day, and I'd like to eventually. But yes, that is my answer to that question. And finally, this question was actually earlier in the list, but I saved it for last. This is from my boy Zep. I don't know if you guys know Zep, but you should, all right? Zep is an OG. He's been here since Shipwreck 64, which was the first series we ever recorded on the channel, which is honestly probably my favorite series we ever recorded on the channel. It just had some kind of magic to it. Maybe it was because it was my first time recording in so long, but also like the game itself, it was just cool. I don't know, there was all types of secrets, and I love the secrets, so we had to get up in there. And Zep has stayed around the whole time. And he's, you know, always encouraged me, and dude is just a great guy. Love him. Love Zep. So he actually left us with a lot of questions. So we're going to go through them one by one. First, what was your first experience with video games? My first experience that I can remember is I think it was some type of hack and slash, or it was an MMO on my dad's old laptop. And that was, you know, I was very, very young, like maybe like 5. I've been playing games as long as I can remember. I've been, you know, using a computer as long as my mind serves me. But I whenever I think of it, I don't actually remember the game, and it's bugged me for a long time. I've like looked into it, but I can't ever find anything on this game. I just remember when you started off, you could play as like a little boy or a little girl, and you could get a pet to start with. You could start with like a little dog or a little cat, and you would go fight monsters and level up, and you know, normal RPG stuff. That is the earliest experience I can remember. Other than that, then I got my own Xbox, and I played a lot of Skyrim and Call of Duty, but I played mostly on the computer. The Xbox was to play with my friends for the most part. Mostly played on a computer, and a lot of that was playing Minecraft on a hand-me-down MacBook that my parents got rid of once they like upgraded to a new computer. Next question, any music artists you like? I actually listen to no, I don't listen to a lot of music in one period of time, but like I switch a lot of who I'm listening to. It's really hard to find new artists. I don't know why, but you know, I usually find one guy and then I listen to a lot of their music. But I like me some Kanye West. You know, you can disagree or agree with what he's saying. You know, that I don't really care about that. Separate the artist from the art. But as for his music, I like his music. Honestly, I listen to a lot of like parody songs whenever I listened to when I was younger. So a lot of the Rhett and Link, like comedy songs I listen to from time to time. Let me think. There's a lot of art. Imagine Dragons, I like a lot of their music. Some of the League of Legends music they've made for the World Championship, those are really good. I listen to a lot of stuff, but those are just some examples. What has been your favorite game you've played? That we kind of covered earlier. Either probably put Minecraft, League of Legends, or maybe Skyrim up there. He also says, doesn't need to be limited to what's on the channel, but would love each answer. As for the favorite game I've played so far on the channel, it would probably be Shipwreck 64. It was, I don't know, there was some magic there. I hope we can find another game like that where it's just so, I don't know, it was so in-depth, and it was so, like, unassuming on the surface, and then I had no idea how deep it was gonna go. You know, I played it completely blind, so it was awesome to see, you know, all of it unfold on the channel, you know, as each episode came out. Next, we've got, what has been the scariest moment you could think of at the moment in your life, or at a moment in my life? Scariest moment? I haven't really had that many scary moments. Luckily, you know, I'm thankful for that. It would probably be something where I've had to, All right, honestly, I've been thinking at this for a while now. I can't think of any scary moments in my life. I guess that's a good thing to be able to say, but I really can't think of, I mean, nothing that matters now. Like, there were times when I was younger, you know, the first time you ever talked to a girl, or the first time, you know, there's all kinds of, like, stuff that when you're younger seems like such a big deal, and you feel fear, but nothing like that's actually been sizable, that's like left an imprint on me. Yeah, I don't think that's a very good answer, but I really can't think of anything that's like my scariest moment of my life. Yeah, I'm sorry, Zep, I really can't think of a good answer for that. All right, and finally he asks, how are you, man? Any big plans for the future? And then the rest of it is all just very nice words, because Zep is a very nice guy. For this last question, I am doing very well. This has probably been the best couple months of my life up to this point. I mean, making videos, I don't know, it's given me purpose. For a while, I just feel like I've been floating, doing, just floating through life, you know, doing what people tell me that I'm supposed to do. Sleeping late because I feel like there's nothing to get up for in the morning, and then stay up late because I don't want to go to sleep and have to wake up to, you know, nonsense, and I'd rather just play video games all day. Now I wake up and I'm excited to make something. You know, I want to get to bed early so that I can be energized for the next day and make stuff for you guys. And yeah, I would say I'm doing very, very well. And any big plans for the future? Not entirely, no. I'm just kind of putting my head down and doing what I want to do right now. I'm churning out videos as much as I can because I want to put them out there for you guys to watch. I'm trying to get through school right now, which should be easier, hopefully, if I enjoy my new major more. Although hopefully we can make something more out of this YouTube thing, you know, because that's the dream. You know, there's a part of me that doesn't want to voice it because I feel like speaking it into the world almost jinxes myself, or I don't know, or it just seems stupid to say. But that's what I would like this to become. I would love to be the YouTube man. I wanna do what I watched other people do when I was growing up, which was making YouTube videos and entertaining people on the internet and all of that. That's what I want to do. So it would be awesome if that's what we can make this become. And I can only get there with you guys, and I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me up to this point. So I think that's gonna be it for this little Q&A and this first episode of, oh shit, what did I call it? Saturdays with Dblox? Was that the name? It's not set in stone yet. We're still working on it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video and would like to see more like it, please let me know in the comments below. If you have some ideas for what we could call it, leave those down there too. You know, I'm open to suggestions, but for the moment, I think it's Saturdays with Dblox. We'll see. But yeah, and if you guys have some time on your hands, maybe share this with your friends. Spread the love. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.